answer that though. Are you guys ready to land into the land of Dawn right here as we take a very, very nice view of the land of Dawn? Put your predictions in the chat right now. Hashtag Viva RRQ or hashtag Go ONIC. Tell us who you're supporting because the hashtag battle has begun. Go at it. Go crazy because just now in the first game, ONIC won. Hashtag Go ONIC.
Yes, they did indeed. But Arashi, continue your analysis on the composition. Who did you favor more?
I think especially once it goes towards that level 4 where the ultimates are up to be used, I think RRQ Hoshi will have like a lot more playmaking potential. They have so much catch to deny any kind of hero that wants to play safe. So I have to favor RRQ on the draft for this one.
Okay, what about you, Eterna?
Yeah, I have to agree with you. I think the pick coming in from ONIC Esports initially was actually to aim for something, but mid-side, I think they had to kind of go for a different gameplay strategy, going for a more long-range type. But so honestly, I really like RRQ Hoshi's better. But look at this in the bottom lane. It seems like RRQ Hoshi will be rotating towards that area, but unfortunately will not be able to get anything for now, as it will be mirrored from the side of ONIC Esports, putting a lot of pressure onto Xin.
Yeah, playing Xin in the weak side, he's really good at any side you play him on. You want to play him on the strong side, the weak side, doesn't really matter again because he's just so good at playing both sides. He knows exactly what his team is doing as well. The communication is there. So I like that strategy coming in from RRQ. Just completely try to nullify, to deny Boots in that lane. Don't let him farm. Don't let him get any space in the game. Look at that again. Vin rotating to the bottom side. San's going in for the knockout strike, able to zone him away. But
my God,
will connect onto 2. Albert taken to very low HP, but it is going to be Clay zoning Keyboy away, getting some more space for Albert to maneuver here and take the gold buff as the turtle spawns here in the 2nd minute.
That was clearly very, very close to destruction on the side of RRQ Hoshi, as it seems like ONIC Esports are actually putting their focus onto this turtle. Been going in, looking for a pick-off onto Keyboy, but Keyboy will still be able to escape as of right now. The meteor shower just got picked up, but look, in the top side, it seems like CW and the other person over there were going at it really, really well, but off camera, it is actually Vin to go down first, and this is ONIC Esports showing their fangs once again in the early game.
Turtle has been slain by Vin, so RRQ did pick up that objective, but ONIC Esports still stay in the lead in terms of gold. On the top side as well, look at this, I'm offended, has been used. R7 now caught in a little bit of a pickle, but it's going to be Albert taken down after he tries to take the orange buff at very low HP. A little bit of a mistake from the baby alien here in the 2nd game. ONIC Esports already with a 400 gold lead. Already now a 600 gold lead.
Yeah, and I think Boots is someone that really needs to be shut up from the get-go. I mean, he is so good at finding the momentum, and especially with his ability to take the I'm offended. If she will be able to land it in the later stages of the game, it might be the turnaround that ONIC Esports really needs. But this is the rotation coming in from ONIC, putting on pressure onto Xin and maybe possibly for a pickoff. But yes, it seems like Keyboy actually will be rotating towards that area.
Xin has actually scaled pretty well for himself in that top side. TW only getting half of that turret. If that was a Popol, would have been a different, very, very different game. Popol completely just bullies this Esmeralda, getting the stun as well. Bruno, he does bully Xin, but the following time, Spin goes in for the onslaught of force. Keyboy's going to target Rhapsody coming in, circling Eagle to buy him a little bit more time. Will be able to get the kill though, and that's going to be that's not a pop. Trying to go for more damage, but it is going to be RRQ picking up a 1-0, maybe for not for long. CW is going to get bursted down by Albert. The damage coming in, and Dreon is going to be next on the chopping block, as that's going to be Meteor Shower, forcing Clay to use the black boost, as Sans has already made his way to the top side. Clay now in a bad situation, will still be able to run away for a bit, as Sans comes in and picks up the kill. Vin will be able to get away as well, but it is going to be a fair trade for now. So he wants to make it good for the side of ONIC going in onto Vin. Will be able to go under the turret to pick up the kill and pick up a killing spree, but the turtle has come up in that bottom side. 1 second left, and RRQ Hoshi will most probably have the pressure in that bottom side, considering that Sans is still staying here in the top side.
Yeah, traded back though from the side of ONIC Esports, being able to take another point off RRQ Hoshi in a 4-2 now in for the 4th minute, almost 5th minute, as it seems like this turtle will actually be the focus of both teams. RRQ Hoshi are rotating towards that area, as well as ONIC Esports is looking for a pickoff here onto Keyboy, but Keyboy seems to be also doing the same. So this is going to be very interesting to see who can actually get the better pickoff, as it seems like it will be Sans being the casualty here, but unfortunately it will actually be Vin getting caught off guard. Boots will be the next target. and will not be able to go anywhere just now here, Mirko.
Yeah, it's going to be a 2-for-0 for the side of ONICS Esports as they're just completely going to push the pace here into the enemy jungle. The mid lane turret will be the target, but Xin has rotated here. Will he look for a play? What do you jumps into 1v4. Maybe a little bit of a mistake as Sans goes in onto Xin, forces him to use a flicker. Now they're already trying to get the kill onto Xin. I don't think he's going to be able to run for long. He's going to try to waste as much time as possible, but it is going to be Xin taken down. But wait, Point Star on that too, still able to kite away for now in a 1v1 against Sans. Actually, is still able to survive and win out on the trade somehow, but it's going to be Sans going in, still able to run away. What is going on? Finally, but so much time have been bought now. Vin goes in on level 4, and Ejector will be able to connect onto Drian, but no follow just yet. Or 7 jumps in on Drian, still able to run away, and Drian outplays RRQ. Black boost being popped, R7 gonna get slain, and that's gonna be Clay taken down as well. ONICS and RRQ just showing the top level mechanics here in game number 2.
Top level mechanics, and there are so many moments there in that previous team fight, but it will be ONICS Esports being the taking the advantage there in that previous team fight, and here it is ONICS Esports being able to take another objective across the board, and ONICS Esports pushing up the gold lead to a 5k gold. And with that 5k gold, Arashi, walk us through the items.
Well, as you can see, especially for the side of Drian, he has that Ice Queen's one already, and that's going to be a huge problem because RRQ Hoshi really wants to dive in and get a lot of damage in there. The Matilda now with the Antique Cuirass can actually be a lot more tanky, but I think what to look out for is Sans here building aggressively, and he can do a lot of damage. 7-0 here, that is the target that RRQ Hoshi really wants to pick off. In that fight earlier, I think they were going for Sans as well. Unfortunately, he is able to escape, and now with the Bloodlust Axe and the War Axe, he can do a lot of damage and be still very sustainable, which is why the members of RRQ Hoshi are now building towards that dominance ice immediately.
Oh, but look at that, RRQ already looking for another fight right now. Falling Simon to the backside. Drian's going to target right now. Still able to zone him away as the Circling Eagle connects as well. But that's going to be 3 ultimates used only for Xin. It's able to tank everything down. Ejector to get Xin away, and that's going to be RRQ pulling the gas to get back, but it's going to be Vin flickering outside. CW picks up the kill, and it's going to be 1-for-0 trade for the side of ONICS Esports for now. But R7, he's hungry for a pickoff. He's hungry, and the Falling Simon connects to the backside. Actually doesn't connect, my bad, as Keyboy was able to dance around on that skill shot, and that's going to be the 3rd turtle of the game, taken away by the Yellow Porcupines.
And thus far, ONICS has been very dominant still, following the pattern of the first game, being very dominant, winning all these fights. But remember, when you're dealing with RRQ Hoshi, you have to make sure you don't make even a single mistake, because that's all it takes for you to actually get the game taken away out of your hands.
For sure, man. But RRQ, they're losing on all fronts again, but this time they don't have the late game pressure they did in the first game, Arashi. I'm not really sure if they're gonna be able to pull off another comeback. Sure, they have the tools to do it, but not as much as game number 1. Game number 1, 3 scaling heroes. This time around, only 1 really scales to the late game.
Yep. I think Albert is on a marksman, so there is some late game in that sense, but he is against a Ruby, a Chang'e as well, so these are all really late game heroes, not to mention another marksman in the form of Bruno, who scales even better than Granger, so I don't think that is the way to go for RRQ, but right now they don't really have a choice.
Yeah, but Xin has been really, really impactful in all of the team fights, even though he is still sitting at a 1-1-1 in score. The amount of damage taken and the damage he's outputting in every single team fight has been really, really good for him. So if he is still able to clear, still able to withstand the damage coming from ONICS, this guy is going to be the main man that we are going to look at in the late game to carry RRQ Hoshi through this game. But right now, ONICS Esports is controlling the map from start to finish for now, right? They're getting every single objective. 4 turrets to only 1 from the side of RRQ. Xin was the one taking it away in that top side, but even the jungle now is getting taken away by ONICS Esports. Albert can't even find a reliable source of income at this point, right? He needs to take some of the laners' gold in the lanes. The jungle has completely been taken by ONICS Esports. Sans goes in onto Xin, still able to go and zone away the members, but it is going to be the inner turret taken down. First down in a 1v2, still able to run away with the unoffended play, but RRQ caught in a bad situation as Keyboy goes in for the Circling Eagle onto Albert, still able to run away with a Ejector. Beautiful from Vin to get them out of the situation, but R7 goes in for the way the Dragon. Keyboy will still be able to dodge away with the flickers. Now Vin goes in for the flank all the way to the backside of CW. Needs to be able to get that pick, but it's going to be the Ejector connecting onto the wrong target. Flickers away as that's going to be CW picking up a kill now. Xin caught in a sandwich play. ONICS Esports are looking for the play, guiding win to bring Sans back in, but it is going to be Xin just backing away, and ONICS Esports don't want to make the same mistake as game number 1.
Yep, and you can see whenever RRQ Hoshi tries to make any aggressive play, there's just so much punish coming from ONICS Esports. The CC from the I'm Offended and the rest of the kit of Ruby, as well as the Meteor Shower from Gian. And hashtag battle right now still on the side of hashtag Viva RRQ. Hashtag Go ONIC needs to actually, spam a bit more to get their team ahead. But R7 making that split push play right now, knowing that there's going to be a lot of pressure incoming on the top side with the Lord.
We're going to see the Lord power play from the side of ONIC Esports here. Last time this happened, this was the turning point for RRQ Hoshi. The Lord was, every time you get a Lord against RRQ, you need to be very careful because that is when you get overconfident. That is when you have an additional source right here for the push. And if you go and overcommit against a team like RRQ, you are going to be punished right here, as we are going to take a look at the items, Arashi.
Yeah, you can see CW with the Berserker's Fury as well. A lot of damage already with the Scarlet Phantom, so he's going to have a lot of damage in the back line. If they can't pick him off, they might be in for a really tough team fight here.
Yeah, they are in a team fight. Tien goes in for the falling Starman onto 3. He's going to be bursted down. What are you doing, Tien? That's 4 members. I don't think that's what you want to do against ONIC Esports. Sure, you do want to look for a team fight, but not like that. Vin now goes in on Sans. Still able to dodge away right now. Projector will be dodged away. Sans is going to get taken down. And this was what I said. The turning point for RRQ right now. As CW goes in for the turn on the top side. The mini wave will connect as the meteor shower has been popped. 7 goes to the backside. Not going to be able to get anything done away. The Dragon Bee used a boost, but it's not the right target. Killing spree being taken away. That's going to be Sans going in. I'm offended. Boots gets 3 and destroys RRQ Hoshi. What a play by ONIC Esports, but RRQ somehow are still able to withstand that damage. Falling Time will now being used by Zin. The burst comes in as well. He's still able to get away, but the meteor shower will finish him up. Vin goes in on Adrian. Beautiful Purify right there to get away, but it's going to be RRQ zone away from their own base. Albert gets a snipe. That's not being used. The defense is still on for RRQ.
Whoa.
What?
Oh!